It's a day after the suspension of Thailand's Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha by the Constitutional Court, which also means that it is the first day for Prawit Wongsuwan as acting Prime Minister. CNA's Saksith Sayasombat takes a look at the politicians' movements and analyses the changed power dynamic between the pair.
These are the first pictures of the new acting Thai Prime Minister at his first order of business on Thursday morning. Prawit Wongsuwan was chairing a meeting, but instead of conducting it from Government House, he chose to host it at the 5 provinces bordering Forest Preservation Foundation, his de facto private office. It is not known whether this was out of convenience or out of respect for Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha, who's been suspended after the Constitutional Court accepted to hear the case challenging his term limit. The court's unanimous decision on Wednesday to accept the opposition's petition that his 8 years in office was over was not as surprising as was the judge's split decision to bench the Prime Minister, given the court's past tendency to agree with the government. Now only left being the Defense Minister, Mr. Prayut was supposed to appear at the Defense Ministry meeting, but opted instead to continue working from home. The Thai Armed Forces, meanwhile, a powerful political player themselves, are insisting to serve any government regardless of their leader.
จริงๆกระทรวงกลาโหมจุดยืนของกระทรวงกลาโหมในการสนับสนุนทุกรัฐบาลอยู่แล้วนะครับถ้าเป็นตัวบุคคลที่เข้ามาถูกต้องตามกฎหมายเราก็พร้อมที่จะรับฟังนะครับนโยบายแล้วก็ขับเคลื่อนตามนโยบาย
The temporary change of leadership in the Thai government is throwing up a lot of questions, not only about its stability, but also about the power dynamics between Prayut and Prawit. Both men are former army chiefs, brothers in arms, so to speak, and both play key roles in the military government after the coup of 2014, which forms the template for the current power structure. Prayut leads the government as Prime Minister, while Prawit leads the ruling Palang Pracharat Party thanks to his skills as a personable power broker behind the scenes. But since the beginning of the year, cracks started to appear, with claims of Prawit's personal political ambitions being whispered louder and louder behind closed doors. With elections expected as late as next year, Mr. Prayut and the Palang Pracharat Party have yet to fully commit to each other in the next campaign. It is not known yet when the Constitutional Court is going to deliver its verdict, and by then how long Prayut Chan-o-cha is going to remain sidelined. Some political observers say that his suspension is going to take the heat off him for now, but in the never-ending saga that is Thai politics, even this interregnum could spark tensions in the weeks to come. Saksith Sayasombat, CNA Bangkok.